Hi there everybody, this is Paleo with Shogun commentary number 11, and this is a little match on rice fields. It's a 2v2 and my teammate is Agony Bane, and we are up against Crusade and I think it's Elite TW Colonel Germany or something like that, I think his name is. Anyway, my army here is consisting of 2 ranked up yari ashigaru with hold firm, unit of matchlock ashigaru, 2 yari cavalry, a fire cav, a bunch of naginata attendants sort of scattered around, and 4 loanswords and 4 nodachis. Bane in the meantime has several yari cav, mostly unranked, some bow cav over here, and he has 1, 2, 3 matchlocks, 2 are samurai, 1 is a monk, and then he has lots of naginata warrior monks to back those up with. Our opponents, my guy has yari cavalry, some naginata warrior monks, some katana sams, these aren't too bad actually, and he is a sort of leadershipy general type person with some melee thrown in. The other guy has sort of, what's that, like 6 katanas or something like that, 5, and then a bunch of naginatas, and he has some yari cav as well, and a naginata warrior monk. So for this bit, this map I was kind of testing the build that I was using at the time, which is using these hold firm yari ashigaru with the loanswords and these nodachis, and you know, I just kind of figured I would give this a try, and you know, Ricefield's actually a good map for this. So here I'm moving up to try and take this farmhouse and to kind of get my right flank secure from his cavalry. Bane in the meantime is kind of sweeping around the side, and he's going to go in and skirmish with a lot of his cavalry and see if he can sort of harass and pick his enemy off. We see, if we look from their point of view, they're already in a defensive posture here because he's had to swing back his army in because Bane's come up so fast on his right. So that's good for us, it means we've got them on the back foot already. So what we're doing here is just, you know, these matchlocks are just kind of firing away and taking down some of the naginata monks, and his matchlocks are firing back. But, you know, I've got a matchlock ashigaru, I don't care if it dies. Anyway, so what I'm really going to do here is I'm first of all going to charge in these nodachis and try and bash his units up, because the nodachis get about +3 attack from Banzai, I think, and a bunch of charge bonus, and obviously the unbreakable morale. And of course I'll be using a stand and fight. So we'll just put that into play mode and we'll see momentarily. I also put the yari ashigaru into spear wall formation. So those go up to 20 attack here. And in they go. And here's our nice nasty charge with the blood and the death and whatnot. Meanwhile on Bane's side, he's just kind of skirmishing. He's got his matchlocks into range now and he's going to start picking things off. And he'll probably do the same with the rest of his cav once it's up. We can see that Crusade's trying to chase him off. In the meantime on my side, Colonel Germany is sending his cav around to the right, so I'm sending mine in response. You can't really get in here because I had these naginata attendants at either side. I've also pulled my matchlocks back and I'm putting them over here so they can fire into this side and help Bane a little bit. In the meantime, all of Colonel Germany's units are pretty much engaged. He's charging this katana cav in to kind of bash up my nodachis, but it doesn't really matter too much because when they go through, they'll get trapped. Here he charges and then kind of pulls back, which is really bad because, as we'll see, I can now just chase his cav down and kill them. So he loses his charge bonus completely, whereas I kept mine, and we see we get a very quick sort of death of his cavalry here. The morale on them really suffered. On Bane's side, my matchlocks are set back up again, and I'm about to kind of try and kill these 2 katana sams, so I'm kind of outnumbered on this side, but it doesn't matter too much because the nodachis have done their job, and we can see they've all, except that one sucks, but they've all got like 100 kills roughly, which is good because that means that most of Colonel Germany's units are bashed up and badly damaged, whereas I've got these nice fresh loanswords sitting at the back here. In the meantime, I'm winning the cav fight. As we see, I've got them outnumbered and outmaneuvered, so the cav fight won't last very much longer. On Bane's side, he's kind of starting to sweep in again. He kind of spread his line a little bit far here, but it doesn't matter too much, you know, because he's still free to come in and hit these guys in the back. We see this side I've now popped the hold firm because the Loanswords are engaged, and it also stops the remaining Nodachi from routing or anything. On this side his cavalry are tangled up and dying, and I'm going after his matchlocks with my cav because I don't want these to continue firing in. We see there's still this fire and yari cav over here kind of sitting merrily, and Bane's just kind of charging in here, we see, to kind of finish this off, because I'm getting kind of double teamed by the pair of these guys here, which is not so good for me. But overall I'd say I'm winning at this point. Here he's trying to get at my matchlocks, I think, so I decided I'm going to try and get them with my Loanswords, but I need to end up pulling these back because this unit gets through. In the meantime, this cav is trying to charge in, and it just runs straight into the yari wall, which isn't a very good idea with cav. And I'm also going after his general now, because I've kind of bashed this matchlock unit up, and he's one remaining cav unit, has 8 men left, and he's attempting a rear charge, but it's not really going to be very effective, as we can see, because he ends up in the yari wall. And so we can see now we have them totally surrounded. Bane's matchlocks all have good firing solutions and are decimating everything, and on my side my Loanswords are all in combat now and are doing what they do best and killing the remainder of Colonel Germany's stuff. And we see here, you know, we've got a chain rout going on, all his units are disappearing now, and he's charging his general in as a sort of last stand. So I'll just put this on slow-mo for the minute. So you know, there's not much left now. There's a couple of katana units to mop up, and the remaining cav and occasional other katana unit as well. I've had to run these matchlocks back. You can see Bane's just kind of sitting here volleying with his bow cav. The bow cav kind of suck, but they're a good distraction. He always seems to like bringing 3 of them. I never really understood that. I tend to bring mounted samurai if I'm bringing cav like that. I think they're a little bit more effective in a rear charge because they generally have higher attack. Yeah, so that's really the end of this battle. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to leave it here on watching these katanas kill each other. Oops. But yeah, it was a good battle. I had a thorough taste of my experimental build, and it went pretty solidly, I would say. This is a full pack here covering the screen in gore. Interesting to see Loanswords beating up katana units. Ooh, that's nasty. Just getting gushing blood out of his neck. Nice. Alright, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the battle. I could go after my matchlocks. Yeah, so I'll see you all again next time. Bane's in the Agony tournament, so you should all support him and say, "Go Bane, kick some serious ass." And we'll see you all for my next replay, whenever that is.